Hello, this is my Thanksgiving edition now. So basically the second part of my video, but it's all of the things that I'm thankful for. And actually just realized I forgot one thing in the first video, and it was the thing that I learned on Sunday. And I was actually just on Sunday, literally just on Sunday, asking God for wisdom. And the message that night was about wisdom, which was really awesome because it kind of related. And I was learning that wisdom isn't just knowledge, it's about how you act. And so there's a wisdom test that I wrote down. It's my little wisdom test. And there is 8 questions that you can ask yourself. And the first question to ask yourself to see if you are have godly wisdom is, am I pure in my motives and actions? And so that means, like, do I follow an earthly pattern or a heavenly pattern? And second question is, am I peace loving slash seeking common ground? And an explanation of that is, do you seek agreement or disagreement? Third question is, am I respectful or considerate? And then a bullet point that I put under that was, you can't influence someone unless you respect them, and you show that you respect them, and they know that you actually do respect them. And number 4 is, am I teachable? So you want to be teachable and open to being taught. Number 5 is, am I merciful? And mercy is basically like letting someone off the hook type thing. And I also wrote, you can't give mercy unless someone deserves to be punished by you. And so, like, that could relate to, a cop pulling somebody over if they're speeding and then being like, oh, I have mercy on you, I'm going to let you go, but I could have given you that speeding ticket. And then number 6 is, am I producing fruit or conflict? Number 7 is, am I fair? And another bullet point I put under that one was, do I treat everyone the same? And then number 8 is, do I walk my talk? And that basically means, are you sincere? Okay, now it's time for my thankful edition, which is really exciting because I really love what God has been doing, which has been really awesome. And I haven't really shared a lot of stuff that He's been doing, but there's been a ton. And so now it is my thankful edition. And so the very first thing that I am thankful for is for God and how He died on the cross for me and for everybody in this world. And they can choose to accept that or not. Completely their choice. But since I have accepted it, I've been seeing God work everywhere, and just having that personal relationship has completely changed my life, and it's just really awesome being able to spend time with the God of the universe and seeing Him work in my life. And it's just been really awesome. And there's like this joy that comes from it that I don't even know how to express. So I'm actually going to start hopefully painting or just making different crafts for God. And yeah, because usually I worship and I'm like, I need to find other ways for this too. So that's what I want to do. And then another thing that I am thankful for is the Nicaragua trip that God has been blessing. And like I said, I thought that, I was like, God, I'm your child. I really would love to go and serve you, but I don't know if this is your will or what. So just like, if it's your will, then just bless me here in this area. And yeah, He provided that $1,200. Now I have all of it. Not like the complete amount that I need, but like enough for the plane ticket. So that's like the first big step that I need. And then next thing that I need is shots and the malaria pills. And then the very last step is getting all of the rest of the money, which is like $600 or $700. and I definitely know that God will provide for that, which is really awesome. I have full faith with that. And that I'm also very, very grateful for Sarah's dad, who provided new tires for my car, and that was just completely amazing. And then I'm also extremely thankful for one of our family friends who is also my dentist, and she is going to be providing health care or like teeth stuff for me. And because I have cavities, or I have like one cavity right here and it hurts sometimes, and then my filling fell out on this side, which is really, I don't know, it's sad because I was like, no, I can't floss on that side either because it just like pops out and stuff. Anyways, she's going to help me out with that, and she's going to like allow me to have my cavities filled, which is such a blessing because it's just such a blessing. And then I also get free counseling, which is such a blessing because every single counseling appointment is $60 normally, and then if you were like to have the some type of like relief fund type thing that you sign up for, then it's $30, which still, that's a lot of money. A lot of money for me, especially now because I'm not really, I'm technically am working for the church, but like we don't get paid, and yeah, it's really hard. But I really needed counseling, and the pastor of Bayside provided that for me, which was such like a miracle answered type blessing thing because counseling is really helping, and it's awesome. And I'm very also thankful for the counselor that I got, and she's really awesome and very understanding and everything, and is not judgmental, and yeah, she's very understanding. I love her. And I'm also thankful for the resources that God has been putting in my path to study this book of Revelations. So like I got that tribulation study on Friday, and I also have this Beth Moore study. So my home opener provided it for me, this Revelation study by Beth Moore, and then she's also going to get me a study guide, which is really awesome because that is going to help so much, so many resources. And then I also got a book to help me out, and it has also references in it so I can study and like see the credibility of it and everything. And I think that's all for the book of Revelation. It must be. Otherwise, I'll probably remember it. And anyways, I'm also really thankful to have this Thrive program because without it, I would be still a baby Christian and not really growing where God wanted me to grow, I guess. I'm sure God would have definitely provided something else, but this program has definitely been such a blessing, and it's just been like making me run harder towards the place that God has for me, which is awesome. And I don't have to worry about school, and I don't have to worry about most things that people worry about in life, because it's like this place of like community where I can go and like have that support, and just focus on growing for God right now and growing to serve God's kingdom. And it's been really awesome to be used by God like that, and just to see like where God might take me in the future, because he's definitely growing me right now for something. And also like it's awesome being able to take care of my girls in Club 56 and being able to teach them is such a blessing. And I'm finally actually breaking um, into the group, I guess, and being able to teach them, and they are starting to respect what I'm saying now, and not just goof off in the group and everything. And I'm also super grateful for my mentor group, and it's a great group of girls that understand and help me out, like when things get tough and everything, and even when things are great. Like, they're people that I can go to just to celebrate God's awesome glory. And I'm also really thankful for my home opener, which I call her my host mom, because that's basically what she is, like my mom and stuff. And I can't even begin to say how much of a blessing she is, because there's so many things that she does for me, and I'm like, I don't even deserve it sometimes, because sometimes I leave my room messy or something, but she's still very gracious towards me, and she makes me lunch every day, and that's like such a huge blessing, because my mom used to also do that for me, and even when I was in college, like, she would make me lunch, and that's like, my love languages are like acts of service and quality time. So that's like a huge act of service that shows like love towards me, and it's like a nice thing to have that carry on into this, like, this California area place where I'm like, it's a comfort of home, I guess. And and she also has so much energy, which is really awesome. Like, it's such an inspiring thing to see that, because sometimes I don't have a lot of energy, even though it seems like it, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I need a rest. But it's like so cool to see her up and being super productive and everything. And also just like, yeah, I said I can't even begin to describe. There's like, I can go on for hours and hours and hours, but she provides so much for me, and it's such a blessing, such a blessing. Anyways, another thing that I'm thankful for is my family. So my brother, my sister, and my dad and my mom, and yeah, they're all really cool people, and I feel like we can all be goofy around each other, which is really awesome. Because sometimes I feel like some people don't understand my goofiness, but my sister and my brother and my dad and my mom do. So that's awesome. And I'm also thankful that my dad and my sister have the ability to come out to California. And I wish the rest of my family could, but it's at least awesome that I can see two of them. And I'm so grateful that my host mom allowed them to come in and join in our Thanksgiving feast, which is really cool, and I'm super excited for that. And then I'm also very thankful for whatever God has called me to do for Him, because that's such a blessing to be working for God. And I am very, very thankful that I found like a place in God's kingdom, and that I can be here serving God and being used by God. And yeah, that is basically it. And thank you for listening if you chose to listen this entire basically 15 minutes. Anyways, if you have any prayer requests, just let me know, and I will be praying, because I love prayer now, to see it answered and everything. So just let me know if you have anything that you need me to pray for, and I will be praying. Anyways, goodbye. Thank you for all of your support, and yes, thank you so much.